And everyone knows about education, that is good for you. What you study in school, the way how people study in school most of the time in the Western world, make you hate studying. You study for tests as opposed to studying fueled by curiosity. When I was a very little kid, I wanted to know everything about everything. I was driving my parents nuts. As soon as I went into school, my curiosity lasted a few more years, then it became all about the grades. And then I started to dislike it. And then eventually I hated it. And I hated studying for most of my years in school until I got to college and university. I was very lucky to be exposed to a system where there was no grading. And suddenly I was able to turn my attention to what school should be about, which is enlightening yourself through the wisdom of others. Studies, knowledge, wisdom. And I started to become curious. And then more curious I became, more I learned. The more I learned, the more curious I became, because there were so many things that were hiding behind every door that I opened. And that's what continued in my life all the way until now. And I wish everyone would have the chance to re-fall in love with education. Human beings are curious by nature. We are all curious, but we kind of gave up on the notion of figuring it out. But the figuring it out is not about understanding everything about the world, only understanding the things that matters to you. Use Google, but use books. Use all different devices that are available to you. Yes, even a library. Taking a cup of tea, going to the library, opens up a myriad of possibilities. And then make it your own. Connect it to your own experiences. And then you take a basic frame like the School of Life in that mini seminar from earlier this week. And then you start to realize that, oh my goodness, I can keep evolving in this lifetime. Doesn't matter if I'm 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Doesn't matter how old you are. And when you do that, then you realize that your brain starts to see things differently. Certain ideas that you had 15, 20 years ago about certain events drastically change. And that's the upside of education. As you continuously grow yourself through education, you start to see things differently. And that is called wisdom. And wisdom is something that no computers can take away from you. No algorithms can understand, but exists. And that makes aging beautiful, because you have more time to educate yourself, to gain knowledge. Traditional tribes understood that. That's why they value so much their elders. Our modern world hates education because of the school system, therefore don't value true wisdom. But I think we're gonna discover this again. The passion of youth combined with the understanding of wisdom of the elders, that's the magic combination. This was the apt thought that came up for me while I was working on that seminar about the School of Life. Thanks for watching. Please like, share as much as you can. That always helps our channel. Take care, guys. Bye.